Alright fellas, back here for another version of what I break today. Down there is a broken rear rocker. That's on the conversion, and that was after a really big air jump with a clean landing too. Just snapped. Anyway, main reason for this video was for my buddy Craig. Wanted to see some more detail on the killer switch. So here's my remodeled battery compartment. Pipe's kind of in the way, but on the killer switch, basically in the kit, you get this new switch with a harness hooked to it that just replaces the other switch. That's routed in to the gray wire that there's a gray wire underneath here. Okay, that's snaked up inside here, and that end of that gray wire lands on these two. Shit. Here we go. That lands on the little mini controller right here. The two wires land on this. Okay. And from there, you got your two optional plugs of the buzzer and the LED light. So, on my battery compartment, when I switched over to LiPo, I lined this all with foam and made it so that the the LiPo's got all padding all around it, so that doesn't move. And basically, in a nutshell, that's it. I mean, it was simple. See the gray, here's our gray wire coming out of the top of from the switch, routed around the carburetor on the cool side, and then back up underneath. And then the connection, there's a plug right down in there. Anyways, right down there, the plug comes in. Two wires. Alright. So could use a couple more inches of wire. So, and that bad Larry's all locked in. So when you kick her on, you get the steady blue light, and if I was to shut off my so it goes into fail-safe on the servo, which is a stock feature that you can't always trust. But that shuts the motor right down. So we're running the digital steering servo in the throttle position. That 035 is on back order. They couldn't tell me when I would get it, so I just canceled the order. This thing rocks anyways. And the steering servo is a beast, that I showed you guys before. Serious action. Now, as you can see, when I crank that wide open, no no stress to any of this. Before, it was Christ almost bending this all in half. So this is actually set at 50% throw. And on the brake, I could even take some out of the brake. Look, you can see it moving. That's at 60%. I can back that down to 50% and not be causing any stress. So, anyways, the 5 is, I beat the crap out of it last night. Got all pretty mudded up and dirty and filled with snowy ice, and she worked good. Now I just checked the calibration on the temperature with the telemetry against the with the heat gun, and they were right on the money. So that's cool. I'm not getting false. The reading's accurate. All right. The other thing I want to show you is I'm back to more Getto repairs in progress here. I still got to keep putting some more screws in this, but I was beating on the King last night out back there, and you know, there's the other Getto mod on the steering arm. Well, last night this one went, so I'm actually trying a little bit of a thinner piece of aluminum stock, which was actually easier to shape and mold. So I'm gonna finish. I got a couple of screws just going into the plastic. Now I got to put my through screws through it with a cap, with a cap and stuff. You know, gusset it right together with some screws. And we'll give that another try. Other than that, oh, I did this little screw here in the bearings that the belt ride on. That I lost that, so I put some new bearings in this and thread locked that together. So we'll see how that holds up. And I think the only other thing I really need to get for this sooner than later is the outerwear for this intake guy. And I think I'd like to get rid of this piece of plastic and put an outerwear on this. I don't like that. That does nothing. So, other than that, the King just keeps holding up, and we keep breaking things, and we keep modding them. So we're gonna get this to the point that we can just beat the shit out of it, and it's gonna take it. Ongoing, this poor body. I mean, it is just busted to heck. But I just keep fixing it and reinforcing it more and more. So that whole oh brother, such a difference between the quality of the Lexan between that and the body on the 5. It's like night and day, man. Just like night and day. But they gotta save money someplace. Spun a bearing off the I haven't had time to mess around with it. That wheel carrier on the flux needs a new wheel bearing. That's on the to-do list. And beat the crap out of the Savage the other night down there, and she came back in the house with an empty tank of fuel. That thing's right in the zone. So today I gotta fix the wheel carrier on the 4x4 slash. Had an issue. Damn same old stripping issues.